Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Another day in the shop. I didn't start my car. It's covered in frost. Gotta get the Etsy box out. I'm juggling about 18 things. Hang on, let me get this in the car. I started it so that hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. It won't. I don't even know why I said that. It won't. Going into work today. Let's get this in the mailbox. It's nice to see the Etsy shipments pick up again because I really needed it. That farmhouse mailbox was the best investment I ever made because that 8x8 box fits perfect in there. A 9x9 would fit in there. And I don't have to run it to the post office anymore or have her pick up at the door, which she doesn't like to do. Oh my gosh, it's cold in here. Move down to the sunlight. There we go. Sunlight! Melt some of this off. Nope, it's not hot yet. My scarves were all in the car and they're freezing because I took it off. This is the time of year when things get like dicey as far as weather because it's going to be really warm today and I didn't want to wear a coat. So I don't want to be dragging it around. And I use all my windshield washer fluid to clear my window. Okay, anyway. I'm going to go, hopefully that table did sell. I told them they didn't have to call me. That I'd be ready for it. I'm totally not ready for it. I'm just hoping that I can make it look good. Because I didn't pack anything last night. My back seized up completely when I took the chance to rest, and it was awful. Last night it was really bad. So that's why I look like this today. I'm like, no, I'm not even getting up and making an effort today because I'm just so exhausted. I had to take a muscle relaxer to go to sleep last night because of the pain in my back, and now I'm like, I'm so glad next week is spring break for my daughter because I don't have to get up and drive her to school and I can sleep in a couple days. I just need to sleep till 7 a couple days, you know? So anyway, let's get there, see what's sold. Well, I'm glad I didn't put myself out because the table's not gone. Nothing else is sold that I could see. There's like one little empty spot down here. Somebody made a hot mess of my stuff, though. Love customers that do that. Let's just destroy the display and then hopefully that'll be great for us. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to move some stuff around, give it some love. The worst part about a shop in Minnesota is this. Cheap, 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 cheap. Everyone is cheap, 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 cheap. I don't even think I made it into the second booth yesterday, so let's go up there and take a look. See if anything's sold. Well, yeah. Remember the shelf with the tin on it? That's gone. There's something here. Something here. Oh, it was that parts sign. Finally. We have some love to do up here. So here was where things sold yesterday. Cool. Let's fix it. Let's go to work. Okay. Unbelievable day, you guys. Fantastic. Like what I said earlier, where I said I thought it was going to be like this flurry of activity. It was going to be a gonzo sale. It's a gonzo sale. And in particular, the black table is gonzo. The green nightstand is gone. And the shelf with the tin, a bunch of other stuff. Bunch of stuff. Now, ordinarily, I don't restock for the Sunday sale because that's our discount sale. I don't have a choice. I will be restocking tomorrow morning because I work tomorrow. Tonight I got to go to my brother-in-law's birthday, so not tonight. I need walls and smalls, y'alls, and furniture. So it's going to be interesting to see how I can get I can maybe get some small tables in here. Again, good problem to have. Still a problem. I got, when the black table sold, you know that was loaded down. But I sold 2 dough bowls. Yes, I got more dough bowls back there. Let's sell them. And, that Chinese scroll that was upstairs. The girl that buys all the vintage clothing was there when I left, and I know she'll probably buy the handbags that I had in there, and maybe the hats. She's a hat girl for sure. At least one of the hats I thought was very much her style, and she might probably take home some of the patterns. I did put some party dresses that were her style in there. I kind of targeted her because I know that she's the only person that comes in to buy vintage clothing. So when I decided I was going to put up the Easter bonnets, I thought, well, then I got to have some vintage fashions around it. And I put them in the era that she would like. Does that make sense? I picked through my stuff and put the era that she would like in there, because she's the only person I know there that really buys that stuff. It is warm, guys. And this hasn't happened in a really long time. We get a lot of new people, which is fantastic. That's my goal, my job. I do their social media for Picket Fence Gals. And my goal was to bring people in from the cities, because frankly, our clientele was dying off out here, and they were all on the nostalgia tour, not the buying tour. So I've been systematically targeting certain people in the Twin Cities. And yeah, they came in droves today. And at one point, the line was just so long, and we had tickets that were just all these tickets that were being written up for people. It was incredible. It was incredible. It was fun to see. Now, yesterday was steady, but not like this. And I mean, it was insane. There, at one point, the gals and I were like, there's nowhere to stand. There's literally nowhere to stand. And there was never a time that my hands weren't full of stuff carrying up to the register. So it was just awesome. It has been a long time since we had a sale that amazing. So I was really happy to see it, and I was really happy to lose some furniture. I definitely made rent, y'all. I made rent plus some already. I mean, it was good selling the mantle, and then that parts sign that I had up there, that old metal parts sign, that was another $50 sign. And I mean, I've had expensive things go, which has been really fun for me, because I typically deal in volume, low price, high volume, because I sell more smalls. Well, this time around, it's been the high price and volume. I can't wait to get my check. I can't wait to get my check, but I definitely have to marshal my resources when I get home tonight from my brother-in-law's party and load the car. I don't know what I'm going to stick in here. Maybe that table that's haunting me, that white table that my husband fixed for me. I never finished the other nightstand that I've got in there. It was nice to see that green one go, and the woman was super excited about it, and I'm so happy, because that was a wild card. Putting that green paper on the front, total wild card. I had no idea if it would resonate with anybody like it did with me. So I was really excited that it went to a good home, and she loved it. And the black table went to a nice young girl, and she was just thrilled. She was thrilled. She couldn't wait. She's like, oh, it's great. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's just what I wanted. And I'm like, need more of those sales. For sure. For sure. So we're going to have to figure out what to do when we get home tonight. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I had 3 hours on my feet, and I am feeling it. best sleep hard tonight. End up sleeping at my mother-in-law's. She always has the most like comfy chair. She always has recliners and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end up in the recliner, asleep. I'm such a great party guest during Picket Fence Gals weekends. My husband had his 50th birthday on a Picket Fence Gal weekend. Yeah, I was out. I'm like, okay, guys. I'll grab a coffee. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more Junkin videos.